All EastEnders spoilers for next week as Phil rages at Walford resident. Jean Slater sabotages the limousine business, while her daughter Stacy reaches out to Alfie, only adding to the chaos. Kat desperately tries to track Alfie down as their son Tommy lands in serious trouble, but Alfie is nowhere to be found. Later, Alfie announces plans to visit his brother Spencer in Australia, leaving questions about his true motives. Meanwhile, Tommy's troubles escalate, thanks to his new friend Joel Marshall, who drags him into a disturbing incident on the tube. Vicky Fowler takes extreme measures to protect Joel, offering money to silence the victim and threatening Tommy to keep quiet. Over at the Queen Vic, Elaine Knight spirals, recklessly handling money and leaving Linda Carter overwhelmed. Phil Mitchell steps in, hoping to make Linda see how much pressure she's under. Big changes are coming. Who will step up and who will fall apart? Monday, June 16th. Jean is furious when the press labels Kathy as Mrs. Monroe following the limo business photo shoot. Alfie tries to stop her sabotage attempts, vowing to support her through the breakup. However, his attention shifts when he receives a mysterious phone call from Stacy, who brings yet another problem. Meanwhile, Tommy and Joel spend the day out, but things take a dark turn on the tube ride home. Joel orchestrates another vile act, asking Tommy to film as he pretends to stumble, using it as an excuse to touch a fellow passenger inappropriately. Upon arrival at the station, the victim, Isla, reports Joel, leading to his immediate apprehension. Tuesday, June 17th, Joel is taken to the police station, where he faces intense questioning from officers and his father, Ross. Meanwhile, Vicky comforts a shaken Isla, supporting her choice to report Joel and hoping it prevents future incidents. She gives Isla her number, offering further help if needed. Later, she meets Isla again, this time with a financial settlement, urging her to drop the complaint and assuring her that Joel will learn his lesson. Kat grows increasingly worried about Joel's influence on Tommy and wants to talk to Alfie, but he's nowhere to be found. As her concern mounts, she desperately searches for her husband. Over at the Vic, Elaine's breakup with George leaves Linda overwhelmed with work. Phil notices her struggles and steps in to help. Wednesday, June 18th. Kat feels uneasy after speaking with Alfie, convinced he's hiding something bigger. Meanwhile, the Vic turns into a lively scene as Kim, Mo, Priya, Denise, Honey, and Yolande join Elaine for a party. Linda is stunned when Elaine declares Prosecco will be free all night. Phil and Nigel drop in, noticing Linda struggling. Phil steps in to help behind the bar, while a tipsy Elaine offers to fund Priya's singles cruise on the condition she pays her back later. She's offered to pay for her to go on a singles cruise, on the condition she can pay her back later. Linda is mortified to see $5,000 leave the business account. Thursday, June 19th. Kat's latest attempt to talk to Alfie backfires when he reveals that Spencer is struggling in Australia, and he needs to fly out to check on him. Meanwhile, Tommy continues to keep his distance from Joel, but things take a darker turn when Vicky warns him to stay quiet or risk being implicated in Joel's actions on the tube. At the Vic, a hungover Elaine refuses to acknowledge Linda, who remains shocked that her mum handed over such a large sum to Priya. As Linda prepares to start the day, Phil sees how overwhelmed she is and harshly calls out Elaine for her irresponsibility.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Spoiler TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn.